Yo, what's up, YouTube? Man, we are trying to
Tuesday
fight
night
for
baseball
first.
now from the home
Alright,
of the
so we are
Cardinals,
in
Busch
first place,
Stadium in
but the
St.
Rockies,
Louis. Tonight, the
the
second of four
Giants,
to
and
begin
the
the
Padres
week
are both
between the
7
LA
and 5.
Dodgers.
So if we lose this game, we're all even and tied up
Miles
once
Mikolas,
again,
a
man.
right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the
Miles
starter
Mikolas
here.
is up.
What's your take on
Our
him,
lineup
Dan?
is way different. We got Joc Pederson leading it off for the game for us today. Yesterday game we lost, and this game we are trying to win this one, man. We lost the last series in Colorado, and I'm not trying to lose this series in St. Louis, so we gotta do good here tonight. We are trying to win. Walker Buehler's our starting pitcher. Has not given up a run all year so far, so hopefully tonight's not the night for Walker Buehler to mess up. Hopefully it's just a really good night. We win and hopefully win tomorrow's game. But we can see.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff.
We even got AJ Pollock
3-1 now.
On deck. He's playing center tonight. Chris Taylor is off. Thought it'd just be a better lineup to try and mix it up a little bit, man.
When you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this
some of the batters out, get new players out here to play.
Right in the wheelhouse.
And this is going to be a single because of Joc Pederson's 98 speed, what I hadn't turned down, obviously, but that's all right. AJ Pollock hitting a 208 on the season, playing center tonight.
First pitch coming, here it is.
AJ Pollock gonna bump on the right field, and it's gonna be foul.
Pollock
Bump one.
playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the first round.
Tonight, I'm hoping that Walker Buehler goes 7 innings.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they
oh my goodness,
this guy, he has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now a move over to first.
But it does not look like they have Paul Goldschmidt playing tonight. That looks like that is Jed Jerko at first base, so I don't think Paul Goldschmidt is going to be playing in this one, so that helps me out, I think.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slap hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Drops into right, yes, I'll take
two
it.
Runners on after
we get the
right there.
hot-hitting Brandon Crawford, man. He's been doing really good for us so far this season. So, well, ever since we've got him, and you know, hopefully he can get an RBI right here for the Dodgers, get us on the board. There you go, Brandon Crawford.
In now, Brandon Crawford
fouling it off, swinging a little early in his at-bat.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
We got Cody Bellinger, I think, playing right field, and then we got Max Muncy at first. It's a whole different lineup than how we usually start.
Peterson on second, Pollock on at first with nobody out.
Brandon Crawford trying to get on base here.
And
Brandon Crawford's going to pop one into center field, and it's going to be played off the wall, and both runners are actually going to advance on this one.
Both runners able to advance 90 feet. Second and third
that
now
means
with
JT's up with runners on
for
second and third. Hopefully we can get him in right here. JT would love to get him in.
We can get a lot more out of AJ Pollock moving forward. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball.
Ball one.
Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
This road series has not been the best. We are 4-1 on the road trip. Or 3-1 on the road trip, excuse me.
1-1 the count.
Trying to get 3-2 on this road. We're 1-3 on this road trip. We've lost 3 games and we've only won 1. So hopefully we can change that around. And this is going to look like it's going to change it around. 2-0 Dodgers. Brandon Crawford scores easily, and we don't get a double right there. Let's go.
As he arrives at second
good way to
without
start
play,
the game, man.
As they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The right fielder. We didn't have to wait long for the offensive.
Good way to start it, baby. Let's go. Let's go, man. Bellinger's up to bat, hitting .348 on the season.
To add on with him at second now.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 pitch on the way.
And that's going to get turned to third.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're
Turner's
at
at
the
third,
corners
Bellinger's
now
at
with only one
first.
away.
Hey, this pitcher better make
We didn't know if that was getting through.
Well,
Well, JT didn't, so that's why he kind of sat there. And now Max Muncy's up. He got his first home run in yesterday's loss. So hopefully he could do good tonight.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
Oh my
He
God.
can't make contact
I
and
don't
is
know
tied
what
up
swing
here
that
at
was.
strike one. Another
But
first inning RBI opportunity
try it
for
again.
him here.
Here we go. Max Muncy trying to do some damage.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first.
Would really
and he's
love to
back
do
standing.
damage, man. He's had a interesting season. You know, yesterday he got his first RBI, well, 2 RBIs, first home run, and here to do damage
Here's the
tonight.
0-1 pitch.
If he's
And
gonna
he
foul
fouls
that
this
one
one
off.
off.
Cody's gonna be running on this one.
Bellinger's off and running. Pitch outside the throw.
Yes.
Not in time. He's in there at second.
No double play, man. No
Still only
double
one
play.
out in the inning.
4 stolen base on the season for Bellinger. Come on, Muncy. Let's go. That's gonna get in.
Into
2
right
runs.
Field, that's a base hit. 1 run
2 more
scores. The
RBIs
throw to
for
the
Max
plate.
Muncy.
And this will not be close.
4-0
and the run
Dodgers.
will
Let's
score
go.
easily.
Great
Hey,
start,
that's not
baby.
a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah,
And here
after your
comes
first
Corey
original
Seager hitting the
knockdown,
7th
probably
spot
for you,
tonight.
your
We have him
first
hitting
strikeout, your first
kind of late in
bomb.
the
You want to start
game.
putting some
Well, late
zeros
in
on
the
the
order.
back end of these numbers.
'Cause I feel like he has not been
nice milestone right
been
there.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
as productive as I've wanted him to be. So
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he
23
goes now.
pitches for Miles Michaelis
The
in this
1-1.
one.
Misses
Ball.
for the
Let's
second
go.
ball.
2-1, man.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that,
This
but
is
if
a
it were a
perfect
little
lead for
lower,
Walker
he
Buehler.
can and will make you pay big time.
2-2
Because
the
Buehler
count.
could deal, so I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure with the way we're playing, we might be able to win this one early, and I feel like we have.
Not where he wanted that
3-2.
fastball to be, and
We
it's
got Austin
3-2
Barnes
now.
on deck. He is doing the
Not a
catching in
bad time
today's
right here to
game.
put that runner in motion. 3-2 count.
Max
You send
Muncy
the runner.
might
and
as
if
well
it's a
run
bad
with a
pitch,
65
it's ball
speed.
4.
8 steals. See what we can do. If we get a strikeout here, Molina
Runners on
could
the
throw
move
me
for second.
out
In the air to
and
left.
in the air to
Ozuna
left,
is
and that's
under
going to be an out. So
it, and he brings it in for the
2
second
outs,
out
and
of the
Austin
inning.
Barnes is up to bat. Man, I'd like to get Austin Barnes on base.
That'll
in
bring in
swing
Austin
with,
Barnes.
Walker Buehler.
He did not play last night, but clearly
So,
back in the starting 9 for this
yeah.
one.
So Walker
Here
doesn't
comes
have to
the
start
first
the
pitch.
second inning off, but you know
Now
that's all right if he
fastball
has
that
to.
couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
But
I think this inning could have
this
far-reaching
little
effects
change in
this
the
game.
lineup
They're
is looking
really making
so
him
far
work,
so
and
good.
unless
So
he dials it
I'll
in,
take it.
it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
That's inside.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Barnes
About 30
is, of
pitches
course,
in
a
the first
highly
for
regarded
Michaelis.
catcher, and it's really fun
Miles
to watch him
Michaelis, man.
control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but
And
with the arm as
that
well.
is
He's
gonna
got a
be,
cannon, and it's in the head
I
of
was gonna say, that was
opposing
gonna be a
base
catch,
runners
but
every
nope.
night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield,
All right, strike 2.
controlling the pitching staff,
Good
shutting
pitch
down
right
the
there.
running game, soft hands. I
on the
can't say
corner.
enough about this player.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's
3-2.
full now, 3-2.
Walker Buehler's on deck.
All right, 3-2
Max
count with
Muncy's
2
gonna be
outs.
running.
The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Popped
And
up.
we're gonna
Jerko
pop it
in
up,
foul
and Jed
ground,
Jerko's gonna catch it.
And that's the 3rd out.
Well, we almost hit around.
So they nearly batter.
Almost. Well, Walker Buehler's up on the mound
Walker
tonight, man.
Buehler is
Two
on the
two
mound
starts,
for the
2 wins,
Dodgers
15
in this
innings,
contest. What do
and
you
9
have for
hits,
us on
giving
him,
up
Danny?
10
Hey,
strikeouts.
it
So
wasn't a
hopefully
great
today he
performance
does
in
really
his last
good
start, but
against
he did
St.
pitch
Louis. And
well enough to earn the win.
Colton Wong's
We'll
gonna
see if
lead
he
it
can
off
turn
for
in a
St.
little
Louis.
bit better
Here we go.
performance in this
Walker
one.
Buehler's first pitch of
Wong
the
now.
night is
He'll
gonna
lead
be
things
a
off
ball
here in the
1
bottom
low.
half of the first. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter
Okay,
play
here we
here
go.
tonight. They come off
Let's
another loss
try and
last
get a
time out,
better
and in
pitch.
fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle
for this team.
First
He's gonna hit one to right field, or Bellinger will have to run back and get this one out.
Haven't played particularly well.
All right, well, that was an interesting start for Walker Buehler with the 2 pitches, but you know, I'm okay with that.
Now a moment here in St. Louis.
I feel like though the Harrison Bader is going to be their second hitter of the night, but I feel like with Bellinger, Jesus, with Walker Buehler, his first pitch every game is a ball. I feel like every batter it's a ball. Then he just regroups in the game, and you know, I don't know why that is. It's like I feel like it's his timing. I feel like his timing is very slow in this game.
Hey, that two-seam fastball
because you know he puts his hand behind his back, and he really doesn't do that in real life. Like he does, but it's quick. It's not slow like this. He's gonna throw the cutter away and hopefully get the K right here.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
But I feel like he just throws a little too slow
Jose Martinez
for my liking. Unless he's in the stretch. When those are right around, he throws perfectly. Because that's the way he threw in MLB The Show 18 if you had it.
Looking at his
But in
career
this, you know,
Martinez
that back
slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category.
A little bit slow to me.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Slider away to Martinez. All right, inside. Whatever.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Trying to get another K for Walker Buehler. 1, 2, 3 inning. Hopefully, let's go.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball.
Matt Carpenter on deck.
3-2.
That is probably their big hitter of this one.
And
let's go. 1, 2, 3 inning. 2 Ks for Walker Buehler. Good way to start off the night, if I say so myself.
Digging in, Walker Buehler.
All right, let's see what Walker Buehler can do hitting.
The top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, right there. You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour.
Might as well take my pitches with Walker, man. Make their start, get out of here early and see if we could get. You know, they didn't even use Andrew Miller or Jordan Hicks first one, so you know, that means they're rested up. They're ready to come out here tonight if they have to and throw the heat.
Picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball
good eye right there from
usually
Walker
blows
Buehler.
9 out of 10 guys away.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw.
Walker Buehler, oh my God!
Guys, and when that's the case, they
great at bat by Walker Buehler. Get that jacket on kick, keep that arm on.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
All right, get back, Walker. I tried to advance Walker Buehler to third, but I guess I didn't.
There are 2 aboard now.
AJ Pollock out.
Stepping into the box.
1 for 1 in this game with a single.
He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
We'll try and get more runs on the board for the Dodgers in this inning. See what we can do here.
The 0-1 on its way. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Both the balls I've swung at have been out of the zone, but they've been looking kind of hittable. Well, the first one did more than the second one.
Skied into straightaway right.
Martinez
waits on it.
Walker Buehler
and the first out of the inning.
Walker Buehler's going to retreat back to second. He ain't running home. He's only running home if Brandon Crawford's right here. Gets one into the gap. And Jock Peterson might be right behind him.
Can play a number of different
positions. It all
and
depends.
has a good enough arm to play them all at a high level.
Swing and a liner.
And that's a hit.
That's in there. Base hit.
Bases loaded. No, Jock Peterson actually got out of second. Wow, Jock Peterson did not read the ball as good as Walker Buehler off the bat, and
so runners at the corners
JT's coming up 1 for 1.
That'll bring up the third baseman Justin Turner.
1 for 1,
Here
JT
comes the first pitch. strike one to start the at-bat.
See what we can do here. Hopefully get another runner in for the Dodgers. See what we can do here. I'm gonna make Brandon Crawford run.
Here's the pitch. Pitch outside the throw.
And they're not gonna get. They're gonna say Crawford was out. I wish I could challenge out calls right there because I don't feel like Crawford was out. I don't feel like Brandon Crawford was out right there. Matt Carpenter up the bat though.
First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
1 for 4 with a double last night. I think he actually was the winning run of that game in yesterday's ball game, which tonight, hopefully we pitched really good against him. It's not like we did bad in the first game against him. It's just, you know, he came in clutch when they needed somebody to come in clutch. And, you know, unfortunately we lost that game. Pedro Baez giving up the runs, you know. It was a quick inning for Pedro Baez. It doesn't mean he can't come out in this game. If we need him to pitch at any second in the game tonight.
And he
walk Matt Carpenter.
Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the
home
half of the second.
Marcell Ozuna's up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Strike going right down the middle. I'm surprised Ozuna did not take a hack at that baby.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'm going to do a cutter inside on
Carpenter
Marcell
gets his
Ozuna.
lead at first, nobody out. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Damn it. 2 strikes. Strike out. Okay, I'll throw a slider away and see if he goes fishing. Got a perfect slider right there, but just don't get him to go fishing. Let's see what we can do here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Hopefully.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Good pitch right there.
Let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is
194, and that hits into a double play.
Hits for power.
Yes.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
We're looking pretty damn good in this game.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
I feel like this lineup might work for a while.
I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context,
in the last inning, and now he's done a solid off the right field.
80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Or don't take a strike.
Now it's 0-2.
All right, 0-2 counted JT. JT really got us going with the run column.
Swung
and he's going to take a strikeout right 3.
Molina gathers.
Right there, Molina's going to just lob it to first.
Is in time, 1 down.
He's just going to lob it to first.
Now bad. So the bases are empty with
1 is Cody Bellinger.
And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
Trying to do damage again.
Bellinger. 1 out, like nobody on.
3? He's like 2 home runs, I think, for us. Or 1. Yes, and then I found him. I think he has 2. Yeah, he has 2 home runs on this season. I really don't have no home run hitting production when we score. We just score off of runs, man. We really do.
Carpenter is there for it.
Hopefully we can get the home runs going, man. I really appreciate that. The last home run was Max Muncy's in yesterday's ball game, so. Yeah, I'm taking a dumb swing right there, so.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
That second fastball, that got me. The first one, I just don't know.
And on 0-2, he misses with the fastball.
Max Muncy. Hopefully we could do something right here with Muncy.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is
that. Maybe the next at bat we'll have better. Jed Jerko, man, hitting the 667, and the Cardinals did not start him against me in the first game.
Outside target here, and
maybe he's only
played
played a couple games and he's got on pretty much the games he's played, because a 667, if that was an everyday player, no way. There's no way I could believe in a 667 batting
Here
average.
Comes the 0-2 pitch.
Rockabilly looking for another strikeout, and he gets one right down the middle pretty much.
As
Middle
the
and
cut
high.
fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
4th K of the night for Rockabilly. Molina's up.
And
Molina's gonna float one into right field, and Bellinger.
That's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Is not gonna get the first hit for the Cardinals in this one. 0 speed, so if they do a bunt sacrifice,
One
man,
gone in the inning
this
here
is
with a
an
runner
easy
at
out
first.
pretty much right
And in to
here.
bat next, the pitcher Miles Michaelis. There's one. Onto the
Got him.
pitcher covering it first,
Let's
and
go,
it's your
baby.
textbook
That was too easy. That was
3-6-1 double
that was
play
too
that'll
simple.
get him out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Strike one to
Fastball taken, but that
right
gets
here.
the zone for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting.
That's gonna
Eats him up
be
a bit.
a hit or
And
an
they'll
error.
have no play as he
I don't know
reaches
if they're
first
gonna
base
score
safely.
that.
Hey, sometimes you just
They're
got
gonna
to
score the base hit, so that's a base hit for Corey Seager
Think you're
tonight.
going to get a
Hopefully
ground
building up
ball
on
or a
some
swing and a
confidence.
miss, and you find yourself with a man on
Hopefully
first. Gotta
Austin Barnes
regroup.
does something right here for
Outside
us,
with the
man.
fastball, that's 1-0.
0 for 1 in the game. Pretty sure he'd like to get a base hit.
The 1-0 home. Liner toward
And
right
that's
center.
gonna be a
A
liner
dive, but
and
it's off
dive.
his glove.
Oh my goodness.
The relay.
Safe at third and safe at second. What? Wait.
And
Why are
he
you
is
going
hung out to
third?
dry as they tag him
Oh
out.
my goodness.
One gone now in the Dodger
What the
fourth.
hell
And
is
that'll bring
going
up the
on? They're
pitcher,
playing
Walker
deep though.
Buehler.
I might as well try and score here. Try and lay the bunt
Ready
down.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt
They are
attempt.
playing
Strike
deep.
one.
If we get a bunt down, we're scoring another run. But I don't know why Austin Barnes went to third. I really don't know.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And
Ball
this
gets
is
away.
low,
This is
but
gonna be a
Molina's
close
able to
play.
prevent it
Oh
from
my
getting
goodness.
away. And
What a
the
terrible
recovery
jump
will
by
be
Corey
in
Seager.
time to get him at the
You're telling me
plate,
3
and
up,
that's
3
gonna
down?
hurt because now
Like,
there are
really?
2 away.
That's what this game's looking like.
Wind
Like
up
3 up,
and
3
the
down
0-2
now.
pitch.
And
Oh,
3
right
up, 3
back
down.
to him on the mound.
Shouldn't be,
And he'll
but
flip it onto first,
oh well.
and with it, that ends the
That was
inning.
a really unfortunate inning like that for the Dodgers.
In now, Colton Wong.
But we're
It
still
was a
winning
flyout
4-0,
for him
so
to start
hopefully
the home
Walker
first.
Buehler could continue to pitch really good. Strike
Fastball
one,
that gets the
painting
inside
right there.
corner, strike one.
Painting. Let's get another K, hopefully.
Strike
Yes.
2 taken, a fastball that clips the
That one
inside
throw,
black.
the cutter outside.
Hey, that's a
and
well-executed
low. Hopefully we
fastball
get this
right there
K
at the
right
bottom of
here.
the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for
Goes
a
outside
long
the
day
zone.
for the offense. Unless they're
Let's see what we
willing
can do
to
here.
bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Okay.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make
Let's
a
try
little
and get a
contact to
fastball
keep
up and
this
in.
at-bat going.
Strike out here on Colton Wong. No, Colton Wong's actually gonna fight it off. I'll throw a slider away and high.
The 1-2.
Maybe he'll come back and swerve back into the strike zone.
Popped him up.
Popped it up.
Turner
works too.
shading to his right, and he hauls it
Turner
in
almost
for
missed
the
the
first out
ball
of
right
the
there,
inning.
man. That would have been Travis. That would have
One
been
man
bad.
gone for the Cardinals in the
All right,
fourth,
Harrison
and in the
Butker,
bat next,
baby.
one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. And
Ball
he takes
into the
ball one.
kid. Kid's pretty young, but he is pretty quick. Pretty young and pretty quick. I feel like he'll develop more
Swung on
power
and hit in the
as
air
he
out toward
grows
left.
older
Peterson has
to
a
the game of
play.
baseball.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there
really
are 2
do.
away.
All depends how
So
he
bases
plays.
are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be
He'll
the
get better.
right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Strike one to Jose Martinez. I don't like this dude.
Corner.
I hate his batting
2 out,
stance. I
nobody
just
on.
want to beat him. But I won't because he hasn't done nothing bad to us. Alright, see if I get a K right here. Slider away. See what we can do. Hopefully we're getting a K right here. And
Got
yes,
him on
we
the
do.
good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second. Down in order go the Cardinals.
Here we go. The Dodgers are up again. 2 for 2. Jock Peterson in the leadoff spot here tonight.
Jock Peterson.
Jock.
Swing and a miss that time.
Peterson.
It's 0-1.
And I'm getting a phone
Fouled
call.
away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Nope.
And
Okay,
on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Really quick.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he
Quick
comes back
call.
with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Oh, let's see what we can do here, guys.
And that misses 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Let's go, baby. Never hurts to have a great at bat.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Foul.
Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's
That
a good
fool
pitch
would've hit
right
me,
there,
we
but
would've
you
had
know,
a
as a
problem.
base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Damn it.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball.
That's
And
a
what does he
pretty good
do?
pitch.
He just throws this good
That
fastball
got me.
right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the
All right.
box now, A.J. Pollard. As he pops the first pitch
1 for
foul
2 is
behind the
AJ
plate.
tonight.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him
He
at this
usually
point in
gets
the
a
ball
hit,
game.
but he never really extends
Into
his
the
game.
windup, here comes
really
the
doesn't,
0-1.
For me, I've noticed.
High in the air down the right field line.
I feel like every game we've played him,
This
he's
is
0
gonna
for 3,
wind up a foul
or he's
ball.
1 for 3. He gets a single, and that's his
Nothing in
night.
2 count and the pitch. He takes
Right there,
strike
strike
3
3.
called
Holy
on the
crap.
fastball.
Good pitch by
Couldn't
Miles
pull the
Michaels.
trigger, and there are 2 away. Now
All right,
to
Brandon
play
Crawford,
Brandon Crawford.
Hole
First 2
for
men
2
in the
tonight.
inning
He
have
does
both
not have a
gone
good
down
night
via
here
the
in St.
punch
Louis.
out,
He is
so we'll see if he can
He's pretty
fare
much
any
our hottest
better.
hitter, so hopefully he can get something going here right now. Just to
4
build some
runs, 8
confidence
hits.
up for
No
him.
errors for the Dodgers thus far.
There we go. Let's see what we can do. Come on, Crawford.
0-2 now as Crawford
0-2.
comes up empty on that one.
Brandon
Hey,
Crawford
this is the game
trying
within
to
the
do some
game
damage.
right here.
We go.
The
Let's
hitter
see
has
what
to
Crawford
decide
can
if
do.
he's
Come
going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to
Crawford's
miss
gonna
over the
bounce
harder
one
plate
into
or
a
inside?
second, and we'll be
And
out.
the throw is in time to get him to. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi.
Yes, that
Thanks.
is very true.
And he lays off a pitch
They
in
are
there
not
for
having
the
good
first
at
strike.
bats, but they're also facing one of the best pitchers in the league right now.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a
Let's
walk.
go.
Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the
Sixth
same way he
strikeout of
ended
the night
4th
for
with a punch out.
Milwaukee Buehler.
23. Marcel.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
You're looking pretty darn good here.
A bouncer to the left
Let's go
side.
to JT, and that's going to be our first. Oh no!
Pulls
JT
the first
overthrew
baseman
it.
off the
Son of a
bag,
gun.
and he's safe at first.
Son of a gun, JT. Come on, man.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the
Right going
Illinois
to Paul
State
DeYoung.
product Paul DeYoung.
Hopefully we can turn
No
2
balls
here.
and 1 strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hopefully we
Ozuna
get him out
leads
with
off
the
first
slider.
with 1 away. And a
Yes.
swing and a miss as they got him
Another
with the
K for
slider
Buehler.
there. 2 away.
The first baseman,
Here's
number
Jed
3.
Jerko now. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
51 pitches for
Fastball
Not
just
too
misses.
bad in the
That's
bottom
ball
of the
1.
fifth, but the Cardinals, I could feel that they're going to start rattling out some at-bats. I could feel it maybe coming.
Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
Bellinger misses that one.
Will go no further than second.
All right, runners on first and second, man.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the
Yadier Molina,
He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused.
The man is up.
Drove a line drive base
Molina foul.
Back into
That would
foul
have dropped. That would
territory
have been
behind
some runs
first.
on the board.
And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Behind 0-2 now.
Too-seam fastball.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Yes.
And he struck him out.
Another
His eighth
K
punch out of
for
the
Walker
ballgame.
Buehler. 8th one of the day.
Adam Wainwright
Buehler's a
takes over to
killer,
start
and
the
Adam
sixth inning on the mound.
Wainwright is going to come out of the bullpen.
Ready for another
St.
shot
Louis
now.
Cardinals,
Justin
man.
Turner, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Wainwright, man, he's trying to have a hell of a night here.
This one's down to third. Carpenter has it.
Look, I don't know.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
It's JP.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. His career line against Wainwright, he's 1 for 5. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's 0-1.
That means
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming. Line towards center field.
That ain't gonna drop.
Bader is there. Two gone.
Right,
so 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the
6th.
And that'll bring up
good
the
single
left-handed
earlier
hitter
in the
Max
game, but then
Muncy.
his last at-bat was kind of crap.
Hit in the air to shallow center.
And that will
Bader
drop.
is in pursuit.
Yes.
He can't get there as
Harrison
it falls
Bader
in.
was playing pretty deep. So that's why that one dropped for Max Muncy.
Number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop and jack to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. Bader racing back.
Yes, Corey Seager goes deep.
And it's gone.
Let's go, Seager. First home run of this season for Corey Seager.
So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Man. We go home to play the one and only
breaking ball that time that misses
so that'll be
out
a
of the
fun
zone.
matchup, rematch of the NLCS. But right now we got to focus on this series, and DeYoung's gonna throw across his body and get the out at first.
Right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired.
Let's go, baby.
Paul Goldschmidt is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Here, 260 for the
and a
Cardinals. That's
fastball's
his
in there
batting
for strike
average
1.
so far on the
He's
year.
ready for his first at-bat of this early season
We will see
contest.
the Cardinals take another time of the season.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
So.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
About to hit 60 pitches with Walker Buehler.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Foul.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Buehler,
almost,
it almost looked like I was going to get another K with Walker Buehler.
The 1-2. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. sent on the ground out to second.
To Crawford.
Fields
Come on,
cleanly,
for
and
the
a
out.
throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
Colton Wong
Ready
is up
once
to bat.
again, Colton Wong.
Go,
It
Sam.
was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Here we go.
In
Strike
there,
one.
no balls and a strike.
Do I feel like Walker Buehler could pitch all game? Yes and no. We'll see what happens. Oh,
Outside for a
bad
ball,
slider.
1-1.
Don't throw a slider
Now
once.
the 1-1 pitch.
After that one, we're gonna have to throw a good one right here, and
Misses, ball
that was
2.
better than the last one, so I'll
That's
take it.
back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough
Throw a
spot.
fastball
You
right
probably
here.
can't throw that again, so
Wow,
your opponent is
no call
probably
right
up
there.
there
Harrison
just
Bader
looking
on
for a
deck.
fastball that he can drill.
And I wasn't called the slider again,
And
but
signals
I
crossed that time,
didn't
so
feel
he'll step
good,
off
so
and try again.
throw the cutter here. 3-1. Strike 2.
Bases are empty,
See what
one
we
man
can do
out.
here with the knuckle curve. Hopefully we get the out. No,
And he
bad
lost
pitch
him
by
here on
Walker
3-2
Buehler.
as that pitch misses, it's ball 4.
I never want to talk about how
And that'll
good the
bring up
pitchers
the
are doing.
former
I've
top
noticed.
prospect,
Every time I
Harrison
do,
Bader. 0 for 2 on his line thus
they get a
far.
little riled up. So
Down
let's go
away,
talk
one
to.
ball and no strikes.
Let's go talk
Now
to Max
time is called
Muncy
here as we'll get a
Max
trip to the
Muncy,
mound.
to Walker Buehler right here. Let him know that you're doing
Wong,
good, kid.
base runner at first with one out.
But we got to hit the strike zone.
Skied into straightaway
Hit
right.
the Bellinger.
Bellinger's under it.
And
And he
Bellinger's
makes the
going to get
catch
the out
for
and
the
throw it
second
in.
out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose
right fielder.
Martinez. He's hitless in the game, as is
Oh,
much
wow.
of the rest of his team. 1-0 the count.
0 for 2 is Martinez's
Swing and a
strikeouts
miss,
on the
and I
day
don't
because
think he
Walker
was
Buehler
expecting a pitch
throwing some
inside.
filthy
It's 1-1.
stuff today.
Line drive to
As
left,
that's going to be a hit though.
and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you
75
better have a
pitches.
short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He
Right.
came into that third at bat after
Yeah, it might be
his
looking like we're
kick
going to have to
it
warm
pumped
somebody up
right
here.
and was able to get a single.
In now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll try to hold
Strike
back
one.
on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball.
These
1-1.
Cardinal fans are trying to get
Man, the
into it.
Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've
We
yet
are
to
going
been
to warm
able
up
to get
Kelly
that
in the
big hit.
bullpen.
This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
A good
Strike
action on the
2.
two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
22 pitches total.
Two men
Trying
are
to
on
get
with
the
2
K right
men
here.
out.
No, foul enough.
Count still at 1-2.
Oh my goodness, Matt Carpenter with a great battle here. Cutter. See.
And he's got himself
Wow,
another
what a
one as he picks
filthy
up
pitch,
strikeout
making
number 9
Carpenter
here, and the
look like a
side
joke.
is retired.
Even though he's
Cards
one of the
strand a
greatest
couple.
players.
They won't make a
Well,
dent
not
in a
greatest, but he's a
6-0
great player for the
deficit.
Cardinals. What a K for Walker Buehler. That maybe is the.
John Gant enters
I
now
really
in a
think
mop-up
I
role
want
as
to
he'll
end
try to
Walker
keep the
Buehler's night,
deficit
but I
right
want
where it
to
is.
give him that chance to at least pitch the bottom of the
Here's the
seventh.
first
So
pitch to
that's
him.
what I'm about to do here.
A
Giving
bouncer
him the
up
chance,
middle.
and he even gets a single.
And that is
to put
through
on
into
his record
center,
tonight.
a base hit, and the
Probably
opposing
the
pitcher
win.
gets aboard to
Couple-
kick off
maybe-
the inning.
I think it's
He
8
came to play
strikeouts,
today.
10 so
Well,
far.
not just only on the bump right there.
And
He's thrown the
so
ball
far
well,
6
but
innings,
on
trying to
the
go 7.
offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to
A
score
walk
some more
even
runs.
for Walker
First
Buehler
pitch of
tonight.
the at-bat, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey,
Here
he's
for
going to have
3
to
is
set his sights a little bit more over the
Jock.
heart of the plate.
That swing
I
right
can't
there.
have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking enough to swing
And
like
out.
that.
Martinez is there to put it away for out number 1. Next for the Dodgers,
1 for 3.
A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock's
He's got a
up the
hit in
bat.
3 at-bats to this
He's
point.
trying to do something now.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded
And he's
back
going
up
to
the
ground
middle.
out and do a
DeYoung
double play
gathers
Colton
in.
Wong,
On to
and
first as they get the
he
double
did something
play
for
to get
it. All right.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Marcelo Zuna.
All right, here we
He'll
go.
try
81
and do
pitches,
what he
bottom of
can
the
to work toward cutting into this
3
big
more outs for
deficit.
Buehler, and he's probably
And
done.
that's in there for strike 1.
Hopefully he can get out of this inning. The Rockies are losing in Denver, so I like to see that, especially with the way they've been trying to fight for the division.
Trying to send him packing for the
Here we
second
go.
time.
Looking for the K here.
Swung
Yes.
on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
10th strikeout there for Walker Buehler.
Now at the plate, Paul
How many
DeYoung.
strikeouts
He comes
on
in
the
0
season
for
for
2
Buehler?
thus far. DeYoung. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well.
Right,
and what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
And Bellinger's going to
drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
All right, you just need one more out here.
The first
Here's Jed Jerko now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Trying to get the out here. Pop up the Muncy.
Muncy is
and
there.
This will be the night maybe for Walker Buehler. 89 pitches. He's been killing it.
3 go the Cardinals.
I really don't feel like sitting him, man. He's had too great of a night. We'll see how long this inning is. If this inning's short, then we'll maybe pitch him. But if this inning takes a while,
and that's the first strike,
or if I feel like it takes a little bit, Walker Buehler's night will be over.
Hit on the ground.
Round to the third. Carpenter's going to throw out Crawford, and Crawford's 0 for 4 in this night. And he's having a struggle.
Now it'll be the
that is all right.
Justin Turner. He was a ground out victim
we
last
have 10
time
hits
up.
though, so I am feeling pretty good about this lineup.
A little
Brandon
tardy
Crawford
there. No balls and a strike.
has not been himself in this one. I'd say so myself.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
37,000.
1 out, nobody on.
People are in attendance in this one tonight. Popping it up is JT.
Wong over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now
1 for 3.
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger's up. He's killed it tonight.
Thus far.
He's been 1 for 3 tonight. So I guess he hasn't killed it, but it feels like he's killed it. It just feels like the whole team has killed it. The pitching is productive. The hitting's the offense has scored 6 runs.
Pulled toward right center field.
That's going to be a pop up to right.
Martinez.
Joe Kelly is in the pen, but I really don't want to.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He leads off there.
We'll see how his energy levels are doing. He's doing all right.
Out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the
Strike 1 for
90 his guys gave him to take some of the pressure
his energy's looking pretty damn good. His confidence is high.
Effectively in this one.
See.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Okay, let's go. 11th one on the day.
And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone.
All right, now the energy is a little tired.
Each and every one of these
92 pitches. He's had a day.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He has pitched well, and it ain't a no-hitter situation.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 2-1.
Pretty sure Joe Kelly would like some milk, though.
Now a ground ball to Seager. It's short.
JT all sliding trying to get it, but that don't matter. JT Seager's just backing him up.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits.
Oh, yeah, double digits hit streak for Colton Wong. 0 for 2. He wants to. Walker Buehler wants to end it, and Colton Wong wants to continue
as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
And this is probably going to be Colton Wong's last at-bat, so
right there. He's been able to manipulate
better get a hit right here if he
game,
wants to continue the hitting streak.
Getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The count now at 2-1.
100th pitch on the night for Walker Buehler.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Try and get the K. Try and get the K call. Maybe this is his last inning. I don't know.
He pulls
and
this one
that's a hit. Colton Wong
keeping
his streak alive.
So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he was staring at his last at bat right there. Probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So
it's going to be a pop up to Brandon Crawford.
Have to do it right now.
And Crawford will make the play, and the John Brebbia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
God, I'd love
digging in now, Max Muncy. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
But at the end of the day, it's about safety, and I don't want him to get hurt. And you know, if he'd go down, that'd be bad, because you know he's pretty much a top pitcher so far.
On its way. Shoots this one over to first.
But I don't know.
And he'll take it to the bag himself.
I might be gutsy and pitch him because there's righty, lefty,
righty. Trying to pick things up where
might
we
as
left
well
off.
pitch Walker.
He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous
Alexander warmed up in the pen just in case.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Wow.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
0-2.
Fastball well outside. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Fighting it off.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Austin Barnes fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hopefully, get on base.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Brebbia offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it.
No need for him to get on base, but
once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you as a pitcher. Even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track.
I'm gonna let him.
With you, D-Roll. You're so
I'm gonna let him pitch, man. Let him face the first batter of the next inning. If he gives up a hit, his night's over.
Turned around to even notice
if
where
he
they were
doesn't,
playing.
his night's
I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
I feel like he'd get those last 2 outs of the game.
In the dirt.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Get back to first. Get back to first. Thank you, Peter.
And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily.
Here we go. See what we can do here with Walker Wheeler. We're probably going to take a K, which that's understandable.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Back out there and
there's strike 3. So we'll see
now.
now.
See 97 as a pitcher.
Into the box, Jose Martinez.
So here we go.
What's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at bats.
Fighting for the complete game.
Plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive
side
has been
I'm pretty sure he'd like that, and I'm pretty sure we'd all like that. Oh, this might drop. No, Pollock.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Good run right there from AJ.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now the Cardinals
with Matt Carpenter wide in this one.
Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
And he's going to pop one up to Bellinger.
Bellinger's under it. He's got it in
there. You know what these pitching performances reminded me of? It's reminding me of the one with Tyler Anderson when we were in the Rockies series.
Last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
This is what this pitching performance
yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching
reminding me of. And this 107, man, he comes out pitching 103, throws 4 pitches, and is done for the night. Wow, great decision by me for letting Walker Buehler stay in this one, man. Walker Buehler pitched a gem, man, and it looks like the Rockies are gonna lose, so that helps. We win. That's all matters.
A 6-0 shutout
yeah.
to finish off tonight's
game. What a game from Walker Buehler. Only allows 4 hits, 11 Ks, 2 base on balls,
Walker Buehler wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire